All right, so welcome back to the second part of this video lesson. So what I forgot to give you in the previous video is that this is a 2x3 matrix and this one is a 3x4. Okay, so on the next examples, or two examples, I'm going to be using a calculator to solve the linear system. So what I need to do is I need to make sure that the equations are in standard form, like I said on the previous video. So notice that the x is on this side, so I'm going to bring it to the other side, which means it becomes negative 1/2 x. Okay, and then the y stays there, so now this is equal to negative 2. In the second equation, x and y are switched. I'm going to switch them back. Even though the coefficient is 1, it's important, or it's imperative, that you have these in standard form. Okay, so once I have the system rearranged in standard form, then I can convert this to a matrix. So I'm going to write this negative 1/2 as negative 0.5. And then y is coefficient of 1, and then the constant is negative 2. And this x coefficient of 1, y coefficient of 1, and the constant is positive 4. Okay, so then what I'm going to do next, I'm going to use a calculator. So when you see me write this down, like open and close parentheses and write down REF, which means I'm going to use reduced row echelon form, I'm going to use a calculator following these steps. Okay, so first, I'm going to press the second key. So I'm going to press the second key. I'm going to try to show you this at the same time. So press second. Let me see if I can scroll this up. So I'm going to press the second key and then press the matrix key. Okay, so that says matrix. The matrix key is the key that it's right below math. So it's this one here. And then I'm going to scroll to the right one time. Okay, just following the directions here. I'm going to go right one. So just press the cursor. Go right one time, and then I'm going to go up 5 times. So then I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I get to B. So then B, REF, don't forget that means reduced row echelon form. Okay, and once we're finished, we will only be able to see ones and zeros. So then I'm going to press enter. So press the enter key, and then I'm going to press the alpha key. Okay, so the alpha key is right here. And next I'm going to press F3. So F3 is this key, the zoom key. Then I need to choose my dimensions. So in this case, I have a 2 rows by 3 columns. So I'm going to go up here and highlight 2, and then go to the columns and go to 3 and press enter. And then scroll down and press OK. So now I'm going to enter the elements of this matrix, which is negative 0.5. That's the first one, and then the next one I'm going to scroll to the right, enter a 1, and then negative 2 on the third value, or the third column, right? So then I'm going to keep scrolling to the right, then I'm going to enter a 1, and then scroll right again, enter a 1, and then scroll right again, and enter a 4. So the calculator is going to know what I'm asking it to do. After this, I just press enter, the enter key, and it gives me this matrix. So this is the matrix that I got from the calculator. I'm going to copy it down and I'll explain. So this is 1, 0, 4, and then the second row is 0, 1, 0. So what does that mean? Okay, so the first one, this represents x, which means x is equal to 4. And this one represents y. This is in y position, which means the y coordinate is 0. So based on the matrix that the calculator gave us, these two lines are going to intersect where x is 4 and y is 0, and that's the solution to this system of equations. Okay, so let's go on to the second example. The second example for matrices. So let's see, let's make sure that they are rearranged in standard form. So we have x, y, z, and constants. So this one is good. Y, z, x. This one we need to rearrange. Okay, so I'm just going to copy the first equation as it is. X plus y plus 2z equals 3. This one I'm going to rearrange. So 2x and then plus y plus 3z equals 7. The third equation, I have x, y, but z is on this side. Notice it's negative, and I'm going to bring it to the other side of the equation. So negative x, negative 2y, and the z now becomes positive z, and that equals 10. So this is the system that I'm going to convert to a matrix. So coefficient of this x is 1, coefficient of this y is 1, Coefficient of z in this case is 2, and the constant is 3. Second equation, coefficient of x is 2, coefficient of y is 1, coefficient of z is 3, and the constant is 7. Okay, so that's the second equation. Third equation, coefficient of this x is -1, coefficient of y -2, coefficient of z is a +1, and the constant is 10. So this is the matrix that I'm going to use to help me solve the system. So then again, I'm going to write this down just to tell you I'm going to use a calculator. So REF, which again stands for reduced row echelon form. Okay, so I'm saying this means I'm going to use a calculator. So I'm going to clear what I have and press again the second key, second, and then matrix, which is that key right there. And then I'm going to scroll to the right once, and then I'm going to scroll up 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get to B. Then I'm going to press enter. Then to enter the matrix of the dimensions of the matrix, I'm going to press alpha, the alpha key, and then zoom, which is the F3 key. Then here, this is 3 columns by 3 rows by 4 columns, so that's what I'm going to choose here. So rows, I'm going to scroll up, go to 3, press enter, then go to columns and go down to 4, press enter, then scroll down to OK, press enter again, and now it gives me a 3 rows by 4 columns matrix, and then just enter the elements. So 1, scroll to the right, 1 again, keep scrolling to the right, and then 2, and then 3, scroll to the right again, 2, 1, 3, 7, and -1, -2, 1, and 10. Then press enter, and it will give me the matrix, okay, with that's being reduced. So then this gives me the following matrix, which is 1, 0, 0, 1, and then we have 0, 1, 0, -4, and 0, 0, 1, 3. So this is the matrix that we got from this calculator. So then don't forget, this is x, which means x is equal to 1, okay? This is y, so y is equal to -4, and this one is z. Z is equal to 3. So that means these 3 lines are going to intersect in a 3D space at these coordinates. And that's all for this lesson. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.